Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join our community of curious minds looking to live better, wiser lives. Today, we're diving deep into Stoicism, a philosophy that's been around for over 2,000 years, but feels like it was tailor-made for the chaos of 2025. Picture this. You're stuck in traffic, your inbox is overflowing, your phone's blowing up with notifications, and life just feels like a never-ending treadmill. Sound familiar? Now imagine facing all that with a calm mind, unshaken confidence, and a sense of purpose. That's what Stoicism can do for you. In this video, we're going to unpack Stoicism in a way that's practical, engaging, and maybe even life-changing. We'll cover what Stoicism is, its core principles, how to apply it to your daily life, and why it's the ultimate mental toolkit for navigating today's world. Plus, I've got some stories, examples, and even a challenge for you at the end. So, grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's dive in. What is Stoicism? A quick history. Stoicism was born in ancient Greece around 300 BCE, founded by a guy named Zeno of Citium. Legend has it, Zeno was a merchant who lost everything in a shipwreck. Instead of wallowing, he wandered into Athens, stumbled upon a bookstore, and started reading about philosophy. He was hooked. Zeno began studying under other philosophers and eventually created Stoicism, a practical guide to living a good life, no matter what life throws at you. Fast forward a few centuries, and Stoicism became the go-to philosophy for Roman heavyweights like Seneca, a wealthy advisor to emperors, Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, and Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who wrote his personal journal, Meditations, while leading armies and running an empire. These guys didn't just talk about Stoicism, they lived it through wars, betrayals, and personal tragedies. So, what's the big idea? Stoicism teaches us that the key to a good life isn't about chasing wealth, fame, or even happiness. It's about cultivating virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline, and focusing on what's in your control. Spoiler alert, most things aren't. So, let me ask you, what's something in your life that's stressing you out right now? Drop it in the comments below, and by the end of this video, we'll talk about how Stoicism can help you tackle it. The core principles of Stoicism. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming a robot. It's about mastering your mind to live with purpose and resilience. Let's break down the 4 core principles that make Stoicism so powerful. I'll keep it simple, with examples to bring it to life. Principle 1. Focus on what you can control. Here's the golden rule of Stoicism. Some things are in your control and some things aren't. Your thoughts, actions, and reactions, those are yours. The weather, other people's opinions, or whether your Wi-Fi crashes during a Zoom call, not in your control. Marcus Aurelius put it best, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Let's make this real. Imagine you're prepping for a big presentation at work. You've practiced, you've got your slides ready, but then your boss cancels the meeting last minute. Frustrating, right? A Stoic would say, you can't control the cancellation, but you can control how you respond. Do you sulk and scroll social media, or do you use that time to refine your pitch or tackle another task? That's the Stoic choice. Next time you're stressed, try this. Write down what's bothering you. Circle the parts you can control, your effort, your attitude, and let go of the rest. It's liberating. Principle 2. Practice virtue. Stoicism says the good life comes from being a good person. That means living with wisdom, making smart choices, courage, facing fears, justice, treating others fairly, and self-discipline, staying focused. Take Seneca, for example. He was a powerful guy in Rome, but he didn't let wealth or status define him. He wrote letters about staying humble, helping others, and keeping his ego in check. One of my favorite Seneca quotes is, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." Deep, right? Here's a modern spin. Let's say you're tempted to clap back at a rude comment online. A Stoic would pause and ask, "Is this just? Is this wise?" Instead of firing off a snarky reply, you might choose to ignore it or respond with kindness. That's virtue in action. Principle 3. Embrace amor fati, love your fate. This is a big one. Amor fati means love your fate. It's about accepting everything that happens, good or bad, as necessary and even beneficial. Epictetus said, "Don't demand that things happen as you wish, but wish them to happen as they do, and you will go on well." Let's say you miss a flight. Instead of raging at the airline, a Stoic might think, "Okay, this happened. Maybe I'll meet someone interesting at the airport, or I'll use this time to read." It's not about pretending everything's great. It's about finding meaning in the mess. Pause the video for a second. Think of a recent setback. How could you reframe it as an opportunity? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to hear. Principle 4. Practice negative visualization. This sounds grim, but it's powerful. Negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, means imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare yourself mentally. It's not about being pessimistic. It's about building resilience. For example, before a job interview, a Stoic might imagine bombing it. Not to stress themselves out, but to realize, hey, even if I don't get this job, I'll be okay. I can try again. This practice helps you face challenges with less fear. Try this. Before a big event, take 30 seconds to picture it going wrong. Then remind yourself, I can handle it. It's like mental armor. How to apply Stoicism in your daily life. All right, so Stoicism sounds cool, but how do you actually do it? Let's walk through some practical ways to bring Stoicism into your 2025 life. I've got 5 strategies, complete with examples and tips you can start using today. Strategy 1. The dichotomy of control. Remember that control what you can principle. Let's make it a habit. Every morning, take 5 minutes to journal. Write 2 columns, things I can control and things I can't control. Under can control, list your effort, attitude, and choices for the day. Under can't control, list stuff like the weather, traffic, or what your coworker says. Focus your energy on the first column and let the second one go. Real life example. My friend Sarah was stressing about a family reunion because her uncle always picks fights. She used this exercise and realized she couldn't control her uncle's behavior, but she could control her reactions. She stayed calm, redirected conversations, and had a better time than expected. Strategy 2. Morning meditation. Marcus Aurelius started his day by reflecting on life's challenges. You can do this too. When you wake up, ask yourself, what difficulties might I face today, and how can I respond with virtue? Maybe it's a tough meeting or a long commute. Visualize staying calm and focused. Pro tip, pair this with a quick mindfulness practice. Take 10 deep breaths and repeat, I will focus on what I can control. It sets the tone for a stoic day. Strategy 3. Reframe obstacles. Obstacles are opportunities in disguise. Next time something goes wrong, like your car breaking down, ask, what can this teach me? Maybe it's patience, resourcefulness, or gratitude for public transit. I once spilled coffee all over my laptop before a deadline. Instead of panicking, I thought, okay, This is a chance to practice staying calm. I borrowed a friend's computer, got the work done, and felt weirdly proud of myself. That's Stoicism at work. Strategy 4. Practice gratitude. Stoics weren't grumpy, they were grateful. Seneca recommended reflecting on what you have, not what you lack. Every night, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's a good meal, a kind word from a friend, or just being alive. This habit rewires your brain to notice the good stuff. Studies show gratitude boosts mental health, and the Stoics were onto this 2,000 years ago. Strategy 5. The Stoic pause. Before reacting to anything, anger, fear, excitement, take a beat. Epictetus said, "There is a space between stimulus and response, and in that space lies your freedom." Next time you're about to snap at someone, pause. Take a deep breath. Ask, "Is this reaction helpful?" I use this when I get annoying emails. Instead of firing off a heated reply, I wait an hour. Usually I end up writing something calmer and more effective. Which of these strategies are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments and let's hold each other accountable. Stoicism in action. Real-life stories. To make Stoicism stick, let's look at how it's helped real people in modern times. These stories show how Stoic principles can transform your perspective. Story 1. The entrepreneur's comeback. Meet Alex, a startup founder I know. His company was thriving until a major client bailed, leaving him on the brink of bankruptcy. Instead of spiraling, Alex leaned on Stoicism. He focused on what he could control, cutting costs, pitching new clients, and staying positive. He practiced amor fati, accepting the setback as a chance to rebuild smarter. Within a year, his company was back on track, stronger than ever. Takeaway: when life knocks you down, Stoicism helps you get up with purpose. Story 2. The student's anxiety. Then there's Priya, a college student who was crippled by anxiety before exams. She started practicing negative visualization, imagining failing a test but still moving forward. This reduced her fear and helped her study with clarity. She also used the Stoic pause to calm her nerves before presentations. Result? Better grades and a lot less stress. Takeaway: Stoicism doesn't eliminate problems, it equips you to handle them. Story 3. The Everyday Stoic. Finally, let's talk about my mom. She's not a philosopher, but she's a Stoic without knowing it. When my dad got sick, she couldn't control his illness, but she controlled her attitude, staying strong, organizing his care, and finding moments of joy. She'd say, "We do what we can, and that's enough." That's Stoicism in its purest form. Engaging prompt. Got a story where you stayed calm under pressure? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're already a Stoic. Busting Stoicism. Myths. Stoicism gets a bad rap sometimes, so let's clear up a few misconceptions. Myth 1. Stoics are emotionless. Wrong. Stoics feel emotions, they just don't let them run the show. Marcus Aurelius wrote about his love for his family, his grief over loss. The goal is to process emotions wisely, not suppress them. Myth 2. Stoicism is only for tough times. Nope, Stoicism is for every day. It's about thriving, not just surviving. Practicing gratitude and virtue makes good days even better. Myth 3. Stoicism is outdated. With all due respect to togas, Stoicism is timeless. In 2025, with AI, social media, and global chaos, Stoicism's focus on inner peace is more relevant than ever. Which myth surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. Stoicism in 2025. Why it's more relevant than ever. We live in a world of distractions, endless notifications, comparison culture on social media, and uncertainty about the future. Stoicism cuts through the noise. Here's how it applies to modern challenges. Social media overload. Ever feel drained after scrolling X or Instagram? Stoicism says, control your attention. Set a time limit for social media and stick to it. Focus on what adds value to your life, not what drags you into drama. Work stress, deadlines, demanding bosses, or job insecurity. Use the dichotomy of control. You can't control your company's decisions, but you can control your effort and attitude. Show up, do your best, and let go of the rest. Uncertainty, from climate change to economic shifts, 2025 is full of unknowns. Stoicism's Amor Fati helps you embrace uncertainty as part of life's adventure. Instead of fearing change, you learn to roll with it. Viewer engagement. What's one modern problem you'd love to tackle with Stoicism? Drop it in the comments, and I'll reply with a Stoic tip. The 7-Day Stoic Challenge. All right, let's make this fun. I'm challenging you to a 7-day Stoic experiment. Each day, try one Stoic practice. Here's the plan. Day 1. Dichotomy of control. Journal what you can and can't control. Focus your energy on the can list. Day 2. Morning meditation. Reflect on the day's challenges and how you'll respond with virtue. Day 3. Reframe an obstacle. When something goes wrong, ask, what's the opportunity here? Day 4. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. Day 5. Stoic pause. Before reacting to something emotional, pause and breathe. Day 6. Negative visualization. Imagine a worst-case scenario and how you'd handle it. Day 7. Reflect on virtue. Ask, did I act with wisdom, courage, justice, and discipline today? Tag me on X with #StoicChallenge and share your progress. I'll be doing it too, so let's keep each other motivated. Your Stoic journey starts now. We've covered a lot today. What Stoicism is, its core principles, how to apply it, and why it's a game changer in 2025. Stoicism isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. It's about choosing courage over fear, wisdom over impulsiveness, and gratitude over entitlement. So, here's my final challenge. Pick one Stoic practice from this video and try it today. Maybe it's the Stoic pause, maybe it's gratitude. Whatever it is, take that first step. As Epictetus said, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more content on living a wiser, better life. Let me know in the comments. What's one Stoic idea you're excited to try? And if you want to dive deeper, check out Meditations by Marcus Aurelius or Letters from a Stoic by Seneca. Links in the description. Thanks for watching, you amazing Stoics in training. Stay calm, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.